And welcome back everyone to more of the Let's Play Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Marathon, hosted by yours truly, MrESPNozaX. And in the last episode, we just finished up Street Fighter 2, The World Warriors. So what does that mean? Do we get to move on to Street Fighter 3? Well, no. April 1992, Capcom has released a updated version of Street Fighter 2 The World Warriors, simply known as Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Yes. So, what is the difference between Champion Edition and the World Warriors? Well, Champion Edition introduces a pretty much familiar mechanic that's very popular in other fighting games, and that is mirror matches. What are mirror matches? Well, it's a very simple thing. Your opponent can use the same character you pick. Yeah, it was a really huge thing back then. But of course, when people saw that, a lot of people were like, but wait, wouldn't it be confused of who we use? And here's a perfect example right here. My opponent that picked the same character that I use has a different color scheme. So that way we won't get confused of who we are. And of course, if that doesn't really help, the name above the life bars, that Ryu has a different color on his name. So, there you go. You could tell which is your life bar, so you won't have to get confused. So, yeah. But not only that, the 4 bosses from the last game are now playable characters, which, all blew people's minds. But then again, a lot of people who pretty much use Sagat or Bison literally, did what they're pretty much known for in Street Fighter 2, and that's spamming their special moves like they do, like when you're facing off against the computer players for them. So yeah. But not only that, they kind of just did it sorry, I can't talk today. They did balance the original 8 characters to, make a more balanced competitive fighting game. So, I mean, again, it was a pretty huge thing. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people were like, an updated version of Street Fighter 2. We don't really know how to feel about that. But then again, it was pretty much like, I guess, for, you newcomers, this is like, in next gen and current gen consoles, constantly having to update games. So this was pretty much our version of updating the same game. Pretty much, re-releasing it, and the next year, in like a couple months. So yeah. I didn't necessarily play Champion Edition in the same arcade that I went to for local tourneys. I actually played this game mostly in a laundromat. Yeah. Um, whenever I went with my dad on the weekend, he would always do laundry on the weekend, usually maybe around Saturday night, if anything. Or maybe like Sunday morning, really depended on how we felt and stuff. And we would kind of go to like different laundromats and stuff. But the one that we mostly went to actually had this game, the Champion Edition. And I mean, it was a pretty memorable thing for me because I actually met someone. I think I was probably 7 or 6 years old when I first played this game. And I guess this person that I met was, I don't know, I think it was like 13 or 14 and stuff. And in a way, he kind of, taught me how to play. He taught me how to, the mechanics of Street Fighter pretty much, in a way. He pretty much teach me all these stuff, that he knew. So in a sense, I was his pupil and he was my master and stuff. And, the way I play now is the same way that he plays. So yeah. And, it was, I wish I knew him more, but apparently I guess he kind of disappeared in a way. We kind of lost contact. I mean, we didn't exchange phone numbers or anything. I mean, you know, we just kind of like always met up like in the laundromat, if anything, whenever my dad does laundry. I kind of never told him like, oh, let's hang out, or he never, because it would be kind of weird because he was like a teenager already and I was just, you know, a kid. So in a sense it would be like weird in a sense. But I was grateful for him to teach me how he played and everything. And you know, I took that knowledge and, you know, and made it my strength. And it really helped me out when I was played the tourneys at the pizza parlor. So yeah. So I'm really thankful for him and stuff. So yeah. But not only that, in that same laundromat, I actually hold a record there that stood for a very long time. Till this day, though. Till this day, it still stands. I mean, I know I stopped going to that laundromat, but my cousin that still lives in that area, I think like 2 weeks ago, he texted me like an image of, you know, Champion Edition. I was really surprised that that laundromat still had that game, because that freaking laundromat had the game for a pretty long time for the time that I went there. I think the last time I went was, I think, after graduation, and then I guess my dad decided to move somewhere else and stuff. So yeah, and he pretty much showed me an image of the screen, and my name was still there, #1. I was like, wow, I cannot believe that it's still there. I thought, you know, they took out that arcade port, or they pretty much just, you know, I don't know, beat that record. But no, it still stands. It's been there since 1998, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, I might go there one time. I've improved since then on Street Fighter, so I mean, I might go there. I might not. Be kind of weird just going to a laundromat, just playing an arcade game and not, you know, doing laundry for some reason. So I mean, there's no need for me to go there in a sense. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty much my only experience with Champion Edition. I really never played it as much in any arcade places, because they really never had our Champion Edition. They mostly had Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 2, the new Challengers, and, you know, Marvel's Capcom. But yeah. But anyway, hopefully everyone enjoyed my story. I'm gonna end the video here. This has been MrESPNozaX saying good night, good morning, good day. Whatever time you guys are watching this video, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright everyone, bye.